is a very long episode so far. It's already been like an hour and a half. This episode may have 4 parts, bear in mind, so... I'll try to fit the rest of it in this one, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I thought you quit.
Oh, these? No, these are mine.
I think the circumstances allow. Gordon was telling me how you found me. Sounds like top-drawer detective work.
It was a team effort. Batman led the charge.
It's not easy to say this, but it looks like you saved my life. I guess that puts me in your debt.
It's what I do. I save people.
It's a shame we couldn't have saved more. I've got a lot of unpleasant phone calls to make. Jim, would you mind giving us a minute? Batman and I have some unfinished business.
I'll go check on Joker's transfer, make sure they don't take any chances. Just try not to rip each other's heads off, okay? We can all play nice now that the bad guy's in cuffs.
You don't have to worry. Our stalemate from the roof still stands. I'm pulling out of Gotham effective immediately.
Then why are we still talking?
Tiffany Fox. Riddler's death may have caused a lot of problems, but I won't make her pay for it. I'll leave that to the man who can't stand killing. I know you think I'm the devil, but I want you to understand. I didn't see things going down like this. I let the mission get out from under me. Never really regained a solid footing.
Watch out, Waller, or you might stumble onto an actual apology.
You let me talk, we might get there. I just came here to round up the pact. Quick and easy.
And if Riddler led you to Sanctus, that would have been a bonus.
Listen. Everything I did for the greater good. To protect Gotham, to uphold the law, to make the world a safer place.
Whatever your reasons, you went too far. You escalated things on the bridge. You got people killed. And coming after me? What were you thinking?
You sided with that maniac. What was I supposed to do? Give you a medal? You act so high and mighty. At the end of the day, you're just a rich guy with all the toys beating up on lunatics.
I deal with criminals who threaten my city.
You're so far up your own ass, you can't see the truth. You're as nuts as any of them. Avesta had you pegged the minute she walked in your office. She started listing off your pals. All those friends of yours who went cuckoo.
Don't fool yourself, Waller. You are too.
I know exactly what I am. I choose not to live in denial. We're done here. Signal the withdrawal.
I don't like Waller. It's just, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, bye-bye, I hope you have a nice vacation in Cancun or something like that. No. No.
I'm not gonna miss her, that's for sure.
Yeah, neither am I.
So, here we are, once again. Gotham's safe because of you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it felt pretty good getting my hands dirty. Just like old times, huh? Truth is, after I got ousted, I didn't know my place anymore. Turned into an old guy in civvies, lurking around crime scenes.
We have to work together, Jim. Solve cases. Lock up the scum who terrorize our streets.
I'd like that.
So would I.
I gotta take this. Wife probably saw the news. See you around, Batman. Don't be a stranger.
Like, oh, it's 3:30 p.m., but yet, like, the sun is already almost down. Yeah, that was Tiffany.
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Yeah, I figured.
You're hurt.
It's nothing. I saw you take much worse. Joker was going to cut Waller ear to ear. I had to create a distraction.
It was certainly distracting.
My confession. It took you by surprise, didn't it? I just couldn't keep it in anymore.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
Why didn't you talk to me sooner?
I wanted to work with you, to be part of your mission.
But you kept this from me. A murder?
I know. I'm sorry. I knew this would ruin everything.
You were right.
Riddler tore my family apart, Bruce. My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do it. I just felt so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me.
Revenge is an impulse, one to be checked. I can't condone it. But I do understand it.
Thank you. That means
I mean,
a
look what
lot.
I turned into since my parents died,
I
practically.
couldn't bear it if you despised me. So, where do we go from here?
Breakfast? I'm just
I
kidding.
suppose this puts me on your most wanted list. Rather than us working together.
You know what? I actually kind of want to mentor her.
If you want to fill your father's shoes, you need to learn right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
You're giving me a second chance?
Everybody
Think of it
deserves
more
a
as
second chance.
sentence. You'll have to work hard for your redemption.
I promise I won't let you down.
Then let's get started.
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore. Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Saying goodbye. I'm leaving, Bruce. It's time I went in search of better pastures.
I have nothing to say, man. Holy shit, I'm shocked.
I know it's a lot to take in, but hear me out. This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
Come on, Alfred. You know I can't do what I do, what we do, without your help.
Well, maybe you don't have to do it at all. Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore, at least not to me. Now everything has become so gray.
Gray, talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake. Someone clearly challenged with a proven tendency to violence.
If I recall, you were on board with that plan.
Bane just dropped a wall on your head. It clouded my judgment. If I knew then what I know now, I'd never have let you go through with it. You empowered John Doe, kept him close when you should have put him away, inspired him to become something far more dangerous than he ever was.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse. A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
Oh, please. There were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up. I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker, all they have in common is you. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better. As if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning. We put her in danger on her first day, dodging machine guns at a crime scene. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
You think I want that? We can fix the problem, Al, but not if we run from it.
Unless we are the problem. Leaving this all behind might be the only solution. One thing is for certain, my tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them, some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Do you really think I'm that bad?
No, I'm sorry, Bruce. That's not what I meant at all. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chase that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Okay, maybe I am more like my father than I want to admit, but our paths are different.
Can't you see? The paths may diverge, but they end in the same place. Face down in an alley, shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I've been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
You did the best you could, Al. In a single night, the family was shattered, and you were left to pick up the pieces.
I may have picked them up, but I did a poor job sticking them back together. Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport. You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Oh my god, no, do I actually have to choose whether I'm gonna stay as Batman? What? Hold on. No! Okay, this is the literal hardest choice I've ever made in any game. Pretty much. Give up Batman or give up Alfred. Alfred's been there with me since day freaking one. But giving up Batman, he's been there, the city's protector for so long. However, I've been a protector for so long that I don't know if I could do it anymore. It would provide good closure to see what I could do with the vacation. And I'm getting old. I think the decision's gonna be, I'm gonna give up Batman. I'm gonna actually see the choices towards the end of the game. So we're gonna see how many people gave up Batman. I got a feeling it's gonna be really close, but let's see. I'm gonna give up Batman.
Alfred, wait. Would you stay? If I promised things would be different.
Is that a promise you can keep?
Like you said, there are a lot of ways to help. I'm sure the city could use a man of my talent and resources.
Are you sure about this?
I'll do whatever it takes to keep our family together, Al. Even this. So please, tell me you'll stay.
Well, maybe just one more night.
What? No, that's how it ends. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. Okay, over the seasons, your relationships have been affected by your actions and decisions within the story. Evaluating your relationship choices. Choices are ready. Continue. Harley Quinn.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
You and 0% of players told her you would bring her to justice. Ecstatic at the Wayne Enterprises. Loved Bane when left behind. Loved that Bane was left behind at the convoy raid. Harley felt a monetary sadness when you admitted her treachery. Harley was heartbroken when you convinced Job to subdue her. Thinking herself safe as agent, he had to cheat Daredevil to try to bring her down. Amanda Waller.
Thunderbolt! I'm the whole goddamn hurricane!
You and 40% of players remain in a stalemate with her. Furious, tempered with her witness after Riddler resurfaced in Gotham, she disapproved of you calling Gordon after your first fight with Bane. Waller was beyond angry when you blew her cover with the pack. She declared you an enemy of the state for siding with John. Though your stalemate with Waller stands, she left Gotham as your enemy. Okay. M. Gordon.
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it!
You and 60% of players accepted Gordon's apology. Sick what demanded you give up Catwoman. Trusted when you called him for following Bane's attack. Waller berated you for tampering with her witness. Maury Gordon supported you. Gordon was humbled that you would trust him with your secret association with Lucius Fox, and grateful when you forgave him for losing his self-control and letting Waller get to him. Okay. Catwoman.
I weighed my options, and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
You and 35% of players made no deal with Waller on Selina's behalf. And after her return to Gotham, Selina was relieved when you said you thought a redemption was possible. After you neglected her to warn her about GCPD ambush, Selina felt an edge around you. Honored when invited to the Batcave, and horrified that Harley sentenced you to death when you blew your cover with the pact, and you left Catwoman's fate up to Waller, and she reluctantly serves on the agency's cover task force. Shit. Tiffany Fox.
I won't let you down.
80% of players took Tiffany under your wing. Okay. Betrayed when you admitted your involvement to Lucius' death. She was worried for you when you told her to hide while you helped Harley steal the Phalanx key. After she realized you were working with the agency, she regretted calling the GCPD on you. And she was first confused when you completely blown away and you told her you were Batman. Now Tiffany is repentful for the murder of Riddler under your watchful mentorship. Agent Avesta.
The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
55% of players asked her to come work for you. Felt guilty for having survived Riddler's game when partner Blake didn't. Apologetic when you chastised her for revealing that your secret identity to Waller. Avesta was intrigued that you had trusted John Doe to find Harley after she escaped. After helping you blackmail Waller, Avesta is hopeful about her new position at Wayne Enterprises. Okay. How's Fred Pennyworth?
Hides in plain sight for that long. Does he forget who he really is?
Oh no! You and 36% of players gave up the mantle of the Batman. Okay. So now I know I'm in the minority there. I don't know, I wanted to keep Batman, but I felt like it would provide good closure. But if they do come out with a Season 3, I'm very intrigued on what happens, so... after he watched the footage of Lucius' violent demise, Alfred was filled with vengeance. When you told Tiffany your secret, Alfred was relieved. After collapsing at the Batcave, felt reassured when you agreed and needed a vacation. He soon became gravely concerned that Batman's continued influence on the vigilante Joker. When you decided to give up the Keller, Alfred became cautiously optimistic about your shared future. The Joker.
We're two threads in the same stitch, bound together, even under strain.
You and 54% of players told Joker you were still friends. Found out Lucius' funeral, John was thrilled, agreed to meet his friends, proud that you brought back the Pact and a successful raid. John was shocked that you blew your cover with Harley. And after you trusted him in the funhouse, John devoted himself to helping you clean up Gotham. Joker thinks you're as crazy as he for considering yourselves friends. Did you save Willie or Agent Harrison? 70% of players saved Willie, yeah. 14% of players hesitated during Payne's attack, and 15% of players saved Agent Harrison. Okay. Did you take Tiffany into the field with you? 78% basically did, okay. Did you agree to hand over Joker? Refused to hand over... Really? I thought more would agree, okay. And did you give up the cowl? 36% of players told Alfred you would give up being Batman. 5.7% of players refused to hear Alfred's last words, and 58% of players chose never to give up being Batman. Okay, fair enough. 55% of players defeated Vigilante Joker. Which Joker did you defeat? Oh, okay, so if I got Joker to be Vigilante, that's why. Okay, so photos collected. That's cool. Is he? Oh, Arkham Asylum. I knew there was an epilogue. I knew there had to have been. Couldn't have been just like that.
Visitor for John Doe.
Is that me?
Bruce!
Yes, it is. Back to the main menu. I don't think they gave us anything about the main menu. Alright, so if we look back on the episodes, we went through all 5 of them. And we all went through all 5 of the first season 2. And there's the last one right there. That's the one that we did. We went through all 5. This is a great story. Great story. I liked Season 2 a lot more than Season 1 because Season 1, it had some very impactful choices and stuff, like towards the end and whatever, but throughout it, I felt like I was being manipulated the whole time. But this one had so many more different characters and so many more different, like, relationships that it just felt, like, good to, you know, decide and whatever. But the last choice to deciding being Batman or go with Alfred was literally definitely top 3 of the hardest choices I've ever faced in any game. Like, before in my, like, entire gaming career since I was 5. So, about 12 years now, that was, like, definitely top 3 hardest choices. Can't really think of the other ones, but I'm not gonna put it at number 1, but it was a really, really hard choice. That's why I had to pause the game, because I was like, wait a minute. But I was in the minority to choose Alfred, but I know another friend that played this game. I'll ask him his opinions and thoughts on it. So, anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about the comments below. What would you chose or anything like that. I'll probably, towards the end of this one, if you've already seen it, I'll put a poll in the top. What would you choose? So, yeah. Hopefully, guys, you enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed playing for you guys again. Thanks again for watching. It's been Salty Green Bean, guys. Remember, stay salty. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.